Hey, I'm Pixie, aka Shanna, and I'm here in Los Angeles, California with NI Music Group recording my very first solo single. Music has always been a really big part of my life. I started singing the second I could talk. My parents are union stagehands, so I've been around music, theater, film, all the things my entire life. The first thing I ever did was when I was 5 months old, and I was actually in a musical because they needed a baby. My mom's like, I just had one, so here you go. I have a lot of different influences from music all the way from the 1950s through now. So some of my favorite artists, my top two would be Paramore and Evanescence. I'm also a huge Beach Boys fan. I remember when I was little, I got a green CD player for Christmas one year, and my very first CD I ever got was the Beach Boys. Listened to it non-stop. I used to be in a bunch of different bands, just trying to test the waters and see what worked and what clicked. One of the bands I was in, we made it all the way to headlining the House of Blues in Chicago, and then as things happened, all went off to college and we kind of sort of broke up. Everybody else is kind of doing their own thing now, but I still really wanted to do music. And I've kind of gone on this huge musical journey of discovering who I am through music. So now I'm kind of wanting to do a pop rock mixed with a whole bunch of different layers of different sounds and everything together. So kind of like against the current almost. So my creative process for writing, it's kind of non-traditional. I'll be listening to music or watching people just in general walking down the street, and these little 1 or 2 word ideas pop into my head. Sometimes I'll hear a little melody in my head, and then I'll just start humming and working through it, and then a song is created. So it's kind of weird and just kind of happens. I don't really have a moment where I sit down and say, I'm gonna write a song, because that never really works out all that well for me. But it's those little moments that you're just not really expecting. That's when all the magic happens. So today, I am recording my very first solo single. It's a working title, but so far we're calling it I Don't Need You. Essentially, on the surface, it's about just being your own person and not really needing to fit into a mold anymore, and learning who you are and growing. Advice I would give my younger self when I first started music would be just never give up. Keep pushing forward, be yourself. Don't listen to anybody else. Don't try to be somebody that you're not. And if someone tells you to be something you're not, don't listen to them. Just be you, and everything will work out. Be sure to be on the lookout for my new single on all available platforms pretty soon. Bye!